Dear students, now I am going to present a lecture on the topic accounting from incomplete records. In other words, it is called as single entry system. Incomplete accounting records are those accounting records which are not complete according to double entry principles. Many authors describe it as the single entry system, but according to majority of accountants, it is appropriate to describe it as incomplete records. It is a method which does not exactly follow the principles of double entry system. It does not mean that there is one entry for each transaction, but it simply means that principles of double entry system are not followed for the transaction. There are no hard and fast rules of the single entry system. Most people maintain personal accounts and cash and bank accounts. As no impersonal accounts are kept, it is not possible to know what the total purchases or sales are. We can see completeness of record is absent. Single entry system is a system of bookkeeping in which, as a rule, only records of cash and personal accounts are maintained. It is always an incomplete double entry varying with circumstances. These are some information relating to introduction to accounting from incomplete records. You already know this one. System of accounting classified into two categories. First one, double entry system. Second one, single entry system. Now we shall know about single entry system. Meaning of single entry system. Any system of accounting which does not satisfy basic double entry principles is called single entry system of bookkeeping. Any system of accounting which does not satisfy the basic double entry principles is called single entry system of bookkeeping. In other words, any system of accounting which is not a complete double entry system is called accounting from incomplete records. Any system of accounting which is not complete double entry system is called accounting from incomplete records. If you analyze this, you can come to the conclusion that single entry system is a system of accounting which is not complete double entry system. Next, we shall know the features of single entry system. First one, incomplete records. Under single entry system, both debit and credit aspect of each and every transactions are not recorded. Only important aspect of a transaction is recorded in books of accounts. It may be debit aspect or it may be credit aspect. Number two, flexible system of accounting. flexible system of accounting. Single entry system is not based on any scientific system. Business firm can follow and modify accounting procedures according to their individual needs. Because of that reason, single entry is considered as flexible accounting system. Next, number 3, lack of uniformity. There is no fixed rules for maintaining the records under single entry system. There is no fixed rule for maintaining the records under single entry system. According to the needs of proprietor, he can write books of accounts under single entry system. Next, number 4, ledger accounts maintained. Under this system, all ledger accounts are not maintained. All accounts are not maintained. Generally, only cash book and personal accounts of debtors and creditors are maintained. Only important ledger accounts are maintained under single entry system, that is cash book, personal accounts of debtors and creditors. Cash book maintained under this system includes business transactions as well as private transactions of the proprietors. Okay. In the cash book, the proprietor records business transaction as well as private transactions. Next one, number 5. It provides only partial information about the business. Single entry system of bookkeeping or single entry system of accounting, okay, provides only partial information about the business. In other words, it tells us only half truth about the business. Only half truth about the business. Next one, number 6. Simple, easy and economical system of accounting. Simple, easy and economical system of accounting. It is simple and easy to understand and follow this system of accounting. Anybody can understand the concept. Anybody can understand and enter transaction in books of account under single entry system. Since debit and credit aspects of all transactions are not recorded and only few ledger accounts are maintained, the cost of this system is low. Only important aspects of all transactions are recorded and only a few ledger accounts are maintained. Because of that system, it is considered as simple, easy and economical system of accounting. Next one, number 7. Unscientific and unsatisfactory system of bookkeeping. Complete record of every transaction is not maintained. Because of that reason, this system is considered as unscientific and unsatisfactory system of bookkeeping. Only important ledger accounts are maintained. Only important aspects of transactions are recorded. Because of that reason, it is considered as unscientific and unsatisfactory system of bookkeeping. Next one, number 8. Suitable for small firms. It is suitable only for small firms. It is adopted only by sole trading concerns and partnership firms. Adopted by sole trading concerns and partnership firms which have limited transaction to record. In case of big business concerns, they have to satisfy the requirements of income tax department as well as commercial tax department. Okay, because of that reason, this system followed only by small concerns and partnership firms. These are various features of single entry system. If we analyze the features of single entry system, we can come to the conclusion that only important aspect of a business transaction recorded, only few ledger accounts, namely cash book, personal accounts of debtors and creditors are maintained. Anybody can maintain books of account under single entry system. This system does not provide full information about the business. Next. I already explained meaning of single entry system, features of single entry system. Next we shall know about advantages of single entry system. First one, simple method. It is a very simple method of recording business transaction. There are no specific rules and regulations to be followed in recording the transaction. While recording transaction in a single entry system, it is not necessary to know about principles of accountancy, rules of personal account, real account or nominal account as per English system, or rules as per American system, namely assets, liabilities, capital, income, expenditure. Without this information, you can record transaction in books of account with the help of single entry system. Number 2, limited number of books. The number of transactions to be recorded is generally less. Both the aspect of each and every transactions need not to be recorded. Both the aspects of each and every transaction need not to be recorded. Hence, there is no need to maintain number of books of accounts. Only important ledger accounts maintained under this system, namely cash book, personal accounts of debtors and creditors. Next one, easy to adopt. Perfect knowledge of accounting is not required to maintain books of accounts under this system. Perfect knowledge of accounting is not required to maintain books of account under this system. It is not necessary to know principles of accountancy. Because of that reason, less qualified and less experienced person can also record transaction under this system. Less qualified and less experienced person can also record under this system. Next one, number 4, less costly. Fewer books are maintained. Only important ledger accounts are maintained under this system, and books can be maintained easily. Next one, number 5, suitable for small firms. This system is easy to adopt, simple and less costly to operate, and therefore it is suitable for small firms. It is suitable for small firms only. Next, what are disadvantages of single entry system? Demerits of single entry systems. First one, incomplete records. Incomplete records. This system fails to provide the complete record of each and every transaction. Because of that reason, it is very difficult to prepare trial balance as well as final accounts of trading concern, and it is very difficult to find out the errors committed in books of accounts. Because of that reason, it is considered as incomplete records. Next, number 2, no scope for testing the arithmetical accuracy of the books. No scope for testing the arithmetical accuracy of the books. Arithmetical accuracy of the books of accounts cannot be checked by preparing the trial balance. ಲೆಕ್ಕ ಪುಸ್ತಕದ ಸತ್ಯಾಸತ್ಯತೆಯನ್ನ ತಿಳಿದುಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. Only important business transactions are recorded under this system. Because of that reason, it is very difficult to prepare trial balance. Okay, trial balance prepare ಮಾಡದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತಪ್ಪನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. Understand? Therefore, errors cannot be located easily. Errors cannot be located easily. Next one. Number 3, scope for dishonesty. Scope for dishonesty. Incomplete record and lack of internal check to test the arithmetical accuracy of the books may give scope for misappropriation, fraud and carelessness. Because of only few entries recorded in books of account, this leads to misappropriation, fraud and carelessness. We cannot find the arithmetical accuracy of the books of accounts if books of accounts maintained under single entry system. Next one, number 4. True financial results cannot be ascertained. As nominal accounts, sales account, purchase accounts are not maintained, it is not possible to prepare trade and profit and loss account to find out the exact profit or loss of the business. Under single entry system, only few accounts are maintained. Okay, because of that reason, it is not possible to prepare trade and profit and loss account to find out exact profit or loss of the business. This leads to true financial result cannot be ascertained. True financial result cannot be ascertained. Next one, number 5. Financial position cannot be ascertained. Financial position cannot be ascertained. Since accounts relating to assets except cash and debtors, capital and other liabilities except creditors are not maintained. Only important ledger accounts maintained under this system. Okay, because of that reason, balance sheet cannot be prepared to ascertain the financial position of the business. Only few assets and liabilities accounts maintained under this system. Okay, because of that reason, balance sheet cannot be prepared. If a balance sheet is not prepared, then we cannot ascertain financial position of the business. Next one. Number 6. Not useful in decision making. Not useful in decision making. Incomplete information is of no much help in evaluation, planning and decision making. With the help of incomplete information, we cannot take decision relating to the matter of additional investment of capital, expansion of business, and other issues. These are some information relating to disadvantages of single entry system. If you analyze disadvantages of a single entry system, you can come to the conclusion that single entry system is a incomplete records of accounting. Under single entry system, arithmetical accuracy of books of accounts cannot be checked. It leads to misappropriation, fraud, and carelessness. And under single entry system, true financial result as well as financial position of the business cannot be ascertained. And this system is not useful in making decision. This system only provides incomplete information about business. These are some information relating to disadvantages of single entry system. Okay, next aspect, distinguish between single entry system and double entry system. Normally, a question may be asked in the examination on this aspect. A question already appeared in the examination which carries 12 marks. Differentiate between single entry system and double entry system. For 12 marks, you have to write 8 differences. Understand? Okay. First column tells us about double entry system. Second column tells us about single entry system. What is double entry system? Double entry system is a system of accounting in which both the aspect of business transaction are recorded. Both the debit and credit aspect of every transactions are recorded. Understand? But in case of single entry system, both the aspects of transactions are not recorded. Got it? Under double entry system, both the aspects of every transaction are recorded, but under single entry system, both the aspects of a transaction are not recorded. Next, number 2. Double entry system is complete, scientific and accurate system of bookkeeping. It is complete, scientific and accurate system of bookkeeping. In case of single entry system, it is incomplete, unscientific and inaccurate system of bookkeeping. It is incomplete, unscientific and inaccurate system of bookkeeping. Next, number 3. Under double entry system, all personal, real and nominal accounts are maintained. All personal, real and nominal accounts are maintained. But in case of single entry system, only personal and cash accounts are maintained. Only important ledger accounts maintained under single entry system. Next, number 4. Under double entry system, trial balance can be prepared. But in case of single entry system, trial balance cannot be prepared. Next, number 5. Under double entry system, arithmetical accuracy of books of accounts can be verified. Arithmetical accuracy of books of accounts can be verified, okay, with the help of trial balance, But in case of single entry system, arithmetical accuracy of books of accounts cannot be verified, Next, number 6. Under double entry system, errors can be easily located and rectified. But in case of single entry system, very difficult to locate errors. Understand? Next, number 7. Under double entry system, trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet can be prepared. But in case of single entry system, trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet cannot be prepared. Understand? Next, number 8. Double entry system provides accurate and correct information of profit, loss, assets and liabilities. It provides all information about business. But single entry system does not provide accurate and correct information of profit, loss, assets and liabilities. Understand? Next, number 9. Double entry system can be followed by sole traders, partnership firms and joint stock companies. Can be followed by anyone, okay? But single entry system can be adopted only by sole trading concern and small partnership firms. Concerns and partnership firms. Next, number 10. Double entry system is difficult to adopt and it is costly. Very difficult to adopt. Okay, it is costly. It requires technical staff. They must and should know principles of accountancy. And cost of maintenance of books of account is also high in case of double entry system. But in case of single entry system, it is easy to adopt and it is less costly. Okay, only few ledger accounts are maintained and it is handled by anybody. It is handled by less qualified and experienced person. Next one, number 11. Under double entry system, next, number 11. This system is acceptable to tax authorities. This system accepted by the income tax authorities or commercial tax department. Whatever books of accounts maintained by the company and reports given by the company accepted by the income tax department and commercial authorities, commercial tax department. Commercial tax department. Single entry system is not acceptable to tax authorities. Single entry system is not acceptable to tax authority because this system provides half truth about the business. Because of that reason, this system is not acceptable to tax authorities. Next one, number 12. Double entry system is suitable for big concern. It is suitable for big concern. In case of single entry system, it is suitable for small concerns. Small concern. These are some information relating to single entry system and double entry system.